Welcome to Black CNN News. My name is Aldo Colliander, coming to you from Sweden by Senegal. And this is a page that I've done where I want to share light on what I think is important in the news community. You know, there's been a war in Palestine, and it's been going on for many years. No, not years, for many months now. And I don't think that this war will end yet. I think that it will be a long time before the war ends. And I think that Israel has much bigger plans than what the world knows. And USA is trying to stop Israel, but they cannot stop Israel. They cannot stop Israel because Israel is bulldozing through everything, and they are doing whatever they want to do with the people in Gaza or people in Palestine. So what is interesting is that if Trump wins the war, the election, the war will continue. The war will continue because Trump is pro-Israel. If Biden wins the war, wins the election, the war will continue, and it will escalate to a third world war with Russia in Ukraine. So this is what is important, and I've understood that the more you look into it, the more messy it gets because it's been going on for so many years. The war in Israel, the war in Palestine and Israel, and now we have the war in Ukraine. We have wars in Africa that the media is not shedding light about. So there are many wars happening around the world, and stuff is getting out of hand, if I can understand it right. So I think that Israel will not cease fire when it comes to Gaza. And Lebanon, there's been strikes in Lebanon. There's been strikes in Iran. You know, the war is escalating. The war is escalating. And the Houthis are in the war. They're not talking about them anymore. The Houthis are in the war. And I don't understand the Muslim community, the Muslim leaders from UAE, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, all of these Muslim countries, and the African Muslim countries, why don't they war for Gaza? If you know, tell me in the comments. Why don't they war for Gaza? Why? Because Israel has them on a leash. Israel has everybody on a leash. And from what I can understand is that Netanyahu has a lot of power around the world. He has a lot of power around the world, and it seems like there's not many stopping Netanyahu right now. So the Zionists, they are moving forward, and they are getting bigger and bigger because the media only talks about the Zionist government, Likud party, and IDF soldiers, and they show what is happening in Gaza and stuff like that. So they are winning power. People don't understand that. The Zionist is now up front. Before it was laid back. Now it's up front. Now we can see how the Europeans are following the Zionist movement, and we can see how everything is being done, and we can see that people are protesting around the world, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. So the Zionists, they are moving forward with their religion and their politics and their war. You know, war makes money. War makes money, and it gets people to people who have money. It gets them together because that's the way they make money. The families that are in the machine making of war, the machine making of wars, the tanks and the bombs and the fighter jets and the AK-47s and Kalashnikov, the people who are doing these type of arms, they're making tons of money. And this is what is going on now. So Gaza will not come off easy. People can demonstrate how much they want. They will call it anti-Semitic demonstrations, and they will get the police to get in and stop it. So what has been going on in Europe for the last 6 months almost, or 5 months, they've been protesting, and nothing has happened. The war has continued like nothing is happening. So you have to understand that, yeah, Israel is very, very, very powerful, and they have a hand in what is going on in the USA Congress too. So the war in Gaza will not end soon. You know, if you think so, you are mistaking yourself. Okay? Follow Black CNN News. They call me Aldo. Say I go by the Black Hitler. Follow me. I'm going to election the 6th and the 9th of June in European Parliament election. Vote for me. We have an ultra-right party. We love what is happening in politics, and we want to get into the mix. So vote for me, and tell a friend to tell a friend that there's a Black Hitler. Stay tuned. Bye-bye. Follow Black CNN News. Follow Black CNN News. We'll keep you updated daily. I will give you my thoughts on what is happening and from what standpoint I see everything that is going on. Follow the page.